Alrighty, just real quick, I want to show everybody how to make and run a 5-star B10 Giants team. So first I'll go by looking at the monsters. It can auto, but it does clear quite easily. So if you don't have a lot of 6-stars and you don't have a lot of great runes, this is a good team to make. So Orochi is on the team. He is my leader. The reason why he's in the team and he's my leader is his his leadership buff gives it increases attack speed of ally monsters with wind attribute by 30%, and he just throws all kinds of continuous damage. He has that ability, and he throws his first ability throws continuous damage. So continuous damage is important. It's extremely dangerous to use his last ability, because after seven attacks on a giant, the giant will counterattack. So you'll have to just kind of, you have to be patient and judge it right. But rune wise, my favorite build for Orochi is Violent Focus. You can see I have, really I want this to be an HP percent rune, but I don't have it. So there's that, and there's that, and there's that. So I mean, what's great about Violent for Orochi is he throws, he has the chance to proc, so he throws multiple continuous damages, and on top of that he cycles through his other abilities quicker on the cooldowns. So you can see he's got 90% crit, 55% accuracy, very low on the HP, which is why I want to change slot 2 to HP percent. I know a lot of people would say probably do speed, but I need him to be a little tankier for Giants, because you'll see how squishy he is. Okay, real quick, second guy on the list, super important, Bernard. Super awesome guy. Real quick, his skills, and he's easy to farm. You can see I got all of his abilities maxed out. He's just easy dude. Doesn't take much to awaken. Last ability does 30% on the attack bar, and also increases attack speed for 2 turns. But the more important ability is this one right here. He does body slam, which weakens attack and defense for 2 turns. Super important to keep that debuff on the giant. You'll see why. Third most important person, Shannon. Also super easy to farm. Super easy to max out. She buffs for 3 turns. She slows the boss for 3 turns. For 2 turns. And she also lands glancing hit. All super big buffs and debuffs to have. Rune wise on her, very simple. Very simple runes to have on her. We got Despair and Energy. Oh yeah, and for this guy, we want him pretty fast, so I put Swift and Focus. We need lots of accuracy to get those debuffs on. And last but not least, I like to use Shannon for my 5th. She's a great healer, and she also gives the ability to do glancing hits for the giant. I got her runed up for Violent as well. It's great, but if you don't have a Shannon, use Rakaja. This guy is awesome. I have him in some, mediocre runes, but what he's so great about him is this ability right here is a huge heal if you have everybody alive and they're all like on crappy life. And also on top of that, he has a chance to stun an enemy and to slow an enemy. So also very easy to farm, very easy to rune up. I just do speed for this guy, HP to make him tanky, and you can see he's got almost 13,000 life. So I'm gonna show you a run with that team right there. I'm not gonna bring Shannon because not everybody has a Shannon, and I want to make it a realistic run for everybody. Note, everybody here is 5-star and max level. So here we go. Key to surviving trash, which is honestly, my opinion, trash is harder than the boss. You just gotta keep beating up on the crystals, trying to CC the crystals, and just kill the crystals first as quick as possible. Now you can see right now I have it on auto. This is what I call semi-auto, and that's where you have to direct your team to attack certain things. Once you kill the crystals, you can just sit there and watch your guys beat these guys up because it's really easy. Gets kind of tricky after wave 2, or after the first wave when you get on the second wave, because you'll see why. You have to just immediately have you guys jump on the crystals. Crystals will kill you really bad. So many times I'll set this down because I have to take care of something, and I'll come back and my guys are dead because they didn't attack the crystals first. They're dumb and they'll go right after the stupid golems. So I'm gonna get hit right now really hard. Whap, whap. See? All bad. All bad. But luckily I got some good healers. So you see they're autoing it, they're doing pretty good. And then from here, once again, it's a total, whatever. You just have to sit here and watch them beat them up. And then you have to do, round 3 of 5. It's where you fight the giant mini boss, and it's, you can either just zone out and let your team kill all of them, or focus fire the giant. It's a lot easier if you just focus fire the giant, because the giant will just die, and then you don't have to kill the trash to the sides. So once again, we'll just sit here and watch this crap. It's pretty easy. Da, 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 da. So you can see you don't really need too many fancy monsters. You just have to have some semi-decent runes and get an all-one team max 5-star. And like I said, every single one of these creatures is easy to get. I mean, Epicon Priest, it's just a time. It's just a waiting game for when you get her. And I did put a lot of work into maxing all of her abilities out, because she's going to be an awesome 6-star. I've seen videos of someone doing the last boss in TOA with a Michelle in their group. She's a great reser. After you've got her abilities maxed out, she can res after 6 turns, and she can heal after 3 turns. And the heal's actually pretty good. But she really does handle a lot of business for me on the boss. You'll probably see Orochi get pummeled a couple times pretty good. Again, you just gotta hurry up and get these guys on to killing these crystals as quick as possible. It's such a bummer when these crystals kill you, because you spend a crap ton of time getting this far only to have crystals kill you. So again, typically what I do is if I have one CC'd or debuffed, I'll just pick on whatever one is weaker, because I don't want to get hit. So now, again, we just watch your guys, or my guys, kill these retards. And I tend to like to slow it down once they kill the first 2 guys. You'll see what I'm talking about. Worry about that guy. The dangerous thing about Rakaja is he hits twice for everything he does. So you're not really going to use him to hit the boss at all. Alright, so this is where I talk about to slow it down. Now I just tap the screen to kill this last guy so I can get all of everybody's abilities refreshed. So first things first, wham, debuff. Once again, Rakaja hits twice. We don't want to put too many counters. Slow this guy down. And right now, I'm feeling kind of gutsy, so I'm going to go ahead and light this guy up a little bit. He's going to hit. Doesn't hit too bad. Doesn't hurt too bad. Don't need to really heal just yet. So I always attack the right pillar. If the guy is not important, just attack the right pillar. Don't only hit the giant when you need to hit the giant. And really, the only time you need to hit the giant is to either put a continuous damage on him or to put a debuff on him. So, bam, see, debuffs are gone. Time to start debuffing. So now we're going to put that on him. So we got glancing hit, we have a slowdown, and his attack and his defense are broken. So he's going to hit like a pussy as long as those things are still on him. So, and you see you've got Orochi's slicing winds, and this is super important if you want to slow down the fight a little bit. He's already slowed as it is, and you see this will also reduce the enemy's attack bar by 30%. So I like to just wham, put him back to 0, give me a little more time, and just keep, look at, I want to restore my debuffs. That's always super important if you can manage it. I'm gonna, and you'll see Orochi is super squishy. He never takes the 6th hit. Do you see the little counter in the upper right hand corner? He only takes the 6th hit if there's no buff on the boss, which none of my guys can remove buffs. So, or he does suicide attacks too. So, I'm gonna use Shannon. Screw it, it's not that bad. Instead of throwing up, trying to renew the buff on the sword there. So let's see. So I got a debuff on my guys. I'm not very scared about it. Just gotta put up my buff that kind of counteracts that. Okay, so right now I am going to kind of suicide my Orochi a little bit. Well, look at that. It's not that bad after all. And I'll even slow him down. Typically that kills Orochi. I'm surprised it didn't kill Orochi. So, and then watch this awesome synergy heal. Oh, no big deal. So you see Rakaja's really clutch. His only job is to heal. That's it. He just hits the pillar and he heals. Try to get that. There we go. Wham! Look at that. Orochi almost died. No big deal. Just get him back to life. Let's keep the dots on. Let's keep it going. Dude, I better get a good rune for making this video. Now, let's go ahead and suicide Orochi. Wham! He's dead. But that's okay. Because we'll just bring him back to life. That's where Michelle comes in clutch. And then heal him all the way back up. See, and if you had Chassin in for Rakaja, Chassin would just go and just heal him all the way up for free. No problem. So, this is going to be it for this giant. He's done. I don't even have to try. I could auto the rest of it if I wanted to. Dead. See what kind of rune I got. Or scrolls. See, scrolls. Anyways, you gotta do it a bunch of times to try to get good runes. So that's how you do a B10 with Giants with all 5 stars. If you have any comments, questions, concerns about the video, please feel free to comment. And you know, I represent the guild, the Outcasts. Really good guild. Just doing a shout out to all my peeps: Mr. 101, KC, Achilles, Sunade, Rexa, Latraz, Delta Fox, Find the Peace, Can Opener, Scroats McGoat, BMO. These are all my peeps. Sedan. So, Fail Stamp, all cool people. If I didn't mention your name, it's because I don't know you. Anyhow, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.